Alright, so welcome back. We're going to be moving on to floor 3 of the new Tower of Trials, and from my understanding, a lot of people have said that this is the easiest one so far out of the 3 floors, and the basic gimmick on this one is that SR heroes are going to be doing a lot more damage. I don't know if their stats are amplified or if SSR heroes stats are like nerfed. I'm not really sure exactly what the wording is or anything like that on it. The boss, from my understanding, has quite a bit of health, if I'm not mistaken, so he has almost 1.4 million HP, but I think honestly all you're supposed to do is just use sort of like SR heroes and you should be good to go. So we're gonna hop in. I've got attack food on and everything. We have Liz in the back to kind of help give us a little bit more HP at the beginning of each of the turns. Apparently SR Aaron is the one that a lot of people are saying is basically the best for this, but you can honestly just use the blue SR Arthur or just any other sort of unit. I think when Seaton did his video, I'm pretty sure he used like SR Weinheit, which I think is a really like niche unit. I don't know that a lot of people really have him powered up or anything. You could definitely see I don't have any of these like SR units like super awakened or anything like that, so my CC is a little bit lower. We're gonna see if we can beat it with no super awakening. If not, I may end up trying to put a couple of levels into some of these units, but I'm honestly not super worried about it at the moment. So we'll see how it goes. You can see he definitely takes a lot less damage compared to Gother. Gother took quite a bit, so it might not have been the best idea to bring Gother, but people were saying that you can bring Gother just to kind of rank up your cards and maybe do a little bit more damage. So I think we're going to target this guy on the right because we'll have type advantage. I think we're going to use a buff and then hit with Aaron and see how much we do here. So this will actually give us evasion as well because of the way Aaron works. Boom. Okay, so 321,000 damage. So that's really good. We got another Aaron attack card, which is good. We have some SR Meliodas cards as well. I might use his counter this turn, but it doesn't look like, I don't think they're using any sort of AoEs, it doesn't look like. So I'm not really sure if they are actually going to try to target Meliodas or not. So let's actually do, let's actually upgrade on Melee here and then do double single target attack and see how that works out for us. So boom, 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 235k on a level 2. That's pretty good. Like, we almost killed him there with 2 cards. That's not bad at all. These other 2 characters are actually taking damage from something. I'm not exactly sure what that is. It's probably one of their passives. They are healing though, so that's kind of a problem. We might need to try to get that down as quickly as possible. Alright, let's hope that this kills this one, because I'm not really sure what their ults do. Okay, we should be fine on him. So he's dead. The 2 like channelers on the sides seem like they're more of like healers more than damage dealers. So let's see here. Evasion, so we're actually good on that. AoE ultimate there. Gother is down for the count. So you might not even want to bring Gother, honestly. You could probably just bring another SR sort of damage dealer. I think we go for maybe this, just to try to get him down. He's got type disadvantage. So 624k on the ultimate there, which Aaron's 6/6 because during the event they gave out 6 copies of Aaron. So he's completely maxed out. So honestly, this one isn't going too bad. Now we've got Liz up front, so we can even use her to heal if we really need to. The big kicker here is that we really don't have... Like, I kind of wish they were attacking Melee more, but there's not really anything I can do about that. But so far, this one doesn't seem too bad. Alright, they are attacking Melee here. Nice, 224k on a level 3. So that's honestly, I kind of expected a little bit more from that, to be honest with you. Got ultimate here. So he healed himself for 500k there. So that's really interesting. I think we're going to use this, use the ultimate here, and then use an attack card with Melee. I think this will stun for a turn, but he might end up having a passive that blocks that. So 1.1 million damage with just that alone. 96k on a bronze card. That wasn't bad at all, honestly. This one, I definitely think this one might be the most, like, the easiest one. Because, like I said, these characters aren't even super awakened. Like, there's basically no resources I'm having to put into this. They were already level 80, just because I pushed a lot of those characters up so that way I could use them as, like, associated units and stuff. So, honestly, like, this one isn't going too bad. I don't have really any attacks here. I'm just going to try to push everybody's ultimate move gauge up and heal up a little bit. And then we should be good to go. He's healing, which is unfortunate. That's quite a big heal. Let's try to see if Aaron's ult can do quite a bit here. I'm not too worried about Liz's ult. I think we'll just go... Well, we are stunned now. So this is definitely the most annoying part about this. I guess we'll just use all 3 attacks, why not? You maybe just want to rush ults for the actual, like, boss himself, just for fighting King. Just have multiple ults in case he starts to stun you. So, like, in this situation, like, he's going to use his ult, but it's really not going to do all that much to us. Even if he's going to heal here, which hopefully 2 ults should be good. And he didn't even stun, or he didn't petrify anybody, so we should be in the clear. Let's go ahead and I think we're gonna power up a little bit before we use the ult here, and then we'll just use double ult and this should kill. Oh, he has a revive. Very interesting. Okay, so he's even more tanky than he already was, so that's a little unfortunate. As long as he's not healing here, I should be okay to kill next turn, but you never know, I guess. That petrify? It is. Oh no. Well, that's actually not too bad because we're basically just going to be hitting with Aaron either way. So let's hope that this kills so we can go ahead and get this over with. And so close. So close. So he's got his ultimate again. Boom. He's getting pretty close to killing Liz, which it seems like he's basically just going for Liz. He had to heal, didn't he? Alright, I think we use Liz's ultimate here just to kind of give us a little bit more longevity. And then double attack card. Rejuvenate. 196k. Only 65k with Meliodas. We're getting terrible RNG, but you can basically see how this is going. It's honestly, this one does seem like it's probably the easiest. If my characters were a little bit more powered up, I could probably get this over with a lot faster, but unfortunately for me, I'm not going to be putting any more resources into these characters, so it is what it is. But yeah, you can see how it goes. Honestly, I'll just come back once the actual fight is over with. Give me just a second. Okay, so this should be the end of this. I've got 2 ults in hand, and I've got a level 2 card, plus I have Aaron's buff on. Let's see if I can go ahead and finish this. So 700k, not quite as much as I was hoping for. And then we crit with not Lost Vein, regular SR Meliodas. But that is pretty much the stage done. Honestly, I think if you were to run another DPS unit up front instead of Gother, because even the bronze cards were still doing pretty decent damage, and I think if you just kind of like merge cards and stuff like that, you could probably get pretty decent damage off of those like silver cards and stuff like that. Maybe just run another DPS that's an SR unit as well, so that way you can just constantly pump damage onto the enemies, and it should go a little bit faster for you. I think the fact that I had Liz like kind of clogging my hand up with cards that weren't doing good damage, and there was just heals and stuff like that involved. She was okay because she was giving me like ultimate gauge from using her heal cards, but I think it just would have went faster if I had a better DPS unit up front, or maybe even just an SR support unit, someone who doesn't die and maybe helps the team out a little bit more. But honestly, this one was pretty easy. Like, I'm very impressed with how well these units actually take this on, which I guess that's the whole gimmick to it. I'm sure this was very frustrating for people like who didn't know and they were using regular SSR teams. But yeah, 40 diamonds on this one and a part 2 ticket. That's like honestly definitely worth going for. So if you can get those first 2 floors down, I already have guides for them just in case you can't. Feel free to check those out if you need to. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more content in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully the next time Tower of Trials gets new floors, I'll be on top of that whenever they come out. So see you then.